shit. Okay. Well, I was trying to use the phone landscape, but I guess it's not gonna let me. Whatever. So, it's low key, and I say I am Mr. Super Facts. Okay. Look, in this Earth realm, a truth seeker, truth teller, what have you. From my perspective, from what I've gathered, only has basically three life paths, right? The first one is when you wake up. Um, and everything is just post waking up, right? We're not even talking about, you know, the paths that you can go down if you never wake up, right? So a lot of mufflers need to be fixed. What in the world's going on out here? So, number one, post waking up, the first path you could take is the cipher path, okay? You can just be so overwhelmed, so distraught, and you could be traumatized by your paradigm being completely shattered to where you just can't you can't handle it on any level. So you just force yourself, not you'll never be able to fully go back to sleep, but you just force yourself to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? And you put your matrix mask back on. Let's have a real conversation. You know what I mean? You put your mask back on and you participate in the charade, right? So that's the cipher route. Um, I'm sure people do that every day. The second route is what's the cipher route? The second route is basically the second path is you kind of you're kind of in all honesty, you're kind of just waiting around for truthers to unite or come together. You're waiting around for a resistance, a revolution. You're waiting around for some sort of physical community being built. Um, let's have a real conversation. The truth community is the only community. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? The truth community is the only community that doesn't have a physical community. Let's have a real conversation. So the second path is you're spending your life waiting around for people that should have been came together. They're never gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? For what reason? It's one of the strangest mysteries of this realm. You know what I mean? The people that can see right through it. The people that can see the source code and have that discernment, that blessing, and um, have these like divine, somewhat divine powers. You know what I'm saying? The divine superpowers. You know what I mean? But for some reason, niggas never link up. It's weird. Whether it be because we're not allowed to, or people just, they're just not. When it comes to like sovereignty, man, it has to be like breathing. You have to want it like you want to breathe. When it comes to this freedom shit, man, when it comes to sovereignty, especially spiritual sovereignty, you know what I'm saying? You have to want it like how you want fucking air to breathe. You know what I mean? You have to be like, yo, fuck this job, fuck this relationship that I'm settling for, this NPC I'm settling for. Fuck all these attachments that, you know, delusionally, is that a word? Delusionally, we definitely we not making it out of kindergarten with this one, dog. Delusionally, okay, that people are attached to, man. That's how it real. They're anchors, man. That's all an attachment is an anchor, right? So you have to want that shit, man. The first thought in the morning and the last thought you have before you go to sleep should be sovereignty. You feel me? How can I really possess, or how can I pursue real freedom? Let's just keep it real. But like I said, you know, the social engineering, and once again, people don't want the truth, man. They just want to complain. The majority of people don't want the truth. They just want to complain. Let's have a real conversation. You know, the majority of people don't want to evolve. They just want to vent. Let's have a real conversation. So yeah, the second path, you're gonna be waiting around for some sort of spiritual militia to happen, and it's as if that, and I'm so glad I remembered this. It's just like that's the longer I'm just every day that I'm alive or whatever, or I'm experiencing this simulation. Um, I just feel like the way it's designed, the way that everything is going, it's just the way it's designed. We can't make it anything else. Not, you know what I mean? That's just, we can't make it anything else. It's like you're playing Connect Four, and you try to play Monopoly with a Connect Four board game. You can't. It's physically impossible. You can't play Monopoly with, you can't play basketball with a football. You understand? And a lot of things in this realm, are inevitable. The outcomes are inevitable. We don't have any control over that. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation. In the bigger picture, we don't have control over that. It's the ego that feels like it can control. It can control the video game. You know what I mean? When I play Mario can't do a Kamehameha. Let's have a real conversation. Let's just call it what it is. So yeah, that's the second path. You're gonna have people out here that's just their whole life. They're waiting for some sort of revolution that'll never happen. Let's just keep it real. And you will have wasted your life. And you might fuck around and get recycled. Now the third path is, just the third path of a truth teller on this planet, right? You just become grateful. You step into this energy and frequency, vibration, wavelength. This just appreciation of being grateful. Okay, this is the third path. You're just grateful. And you're grateful that you were able to elevate as much as you did in such a short amount of time. Let's have a real conversation. In such a short amount of time, you're grateful that you leveled up to the point where you at, where you have you potentially have a mature soul, a higher developed soul. I'm naturally somewhat of an empath, and I feel I'll just say I feel for people with immature souls. Um, People that like, because I used to do the same thing. But when you feel that, when somebody is telling you the truth and you're pushing back, whether you're a truther or you just woke up or whatever, when you feel yourself pushing back, that's not your soul, that's your ego. Your ego is just that scared fucking, little demon inside of you. Let's have a real conversation. In my opinion, your ego is that scared little demon inside of you, that hating ass demon inside of you that don't want to see you um just transcend spiritually, man. Just completely, evolve. And your ego does not want you to shatter your paradigm. Your ego wants you to stay trapped in this realm. Your ego is going to be the reason that these fucking entities continue to treat you like a fucking golden corral buffet. Let's have a real conversation. Okay. All right. So when you really get tired, when you become grateful and you have, you gain control over your ego, um, you know what I'm saying? So how do you how does an immature soul become a mature soul? The immature soul just needs to shut the fuck up and listen to the mature soul. There's been so many times I'm talking to somebody and I acknowledge that they possess more wisdom than me and they have more experience than me, you know what I'm saying, in this realm. And even though I can feel myself being like, I don't know, I don't want to believe you, I just shut the fuck up and I open my spirit. No diddy. And by doing that over and over again, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, evolve a little bit more and a little bit more. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you have an immature spirit or soul, you're going to come back here. Because that means that you know what I'm saying, your ego is still in the driver's seat. Let's have a real conversation. So, that's where I kind of feel like I'm at, where I just feel like I'm grateful. I just accept the realm for what it is. And it's not a lot of people, once again, people that are, their egos are in control, they're going to consider that like, taking a knee or a submission or taking a loss. You know what I mean? And it's not that. What we're doing is accepting the realm for what it is, accepting the truth of this realm. And I feel like that's when you graduate. Once you accept the realm for what it is, you accept the board game, video game, Sims, whatever the fuck you want to, whatever metaphor you want to use. You accept it for what it is. And you genuinely are thankful for even having the opportunity to level up, you know what I'm saying, yourself on every level. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I get to the point where it's like, I've been doing this. I've been a part of the truth community, like before I even made videos, for years. And then when I started making content probably like 5-6 years ago. I put my time in, I put my work in, I put my hours in. And I'm proud of the stuff that the content that I created and was a part of. And I'm proud of the people that their channel, they don't make a fucking dollar. Their channels are demonetized. They get treated like shit by the algorithm and the platform itself. They get crucified. Let's have a real conversation. They get digitally crucified. You understand? Every day. But they still create this content, and there's somebody waking up every day, man. So it's important, like, A lot of people get to the point where they wake up and they've been awake for so long, they just feel like everybody's supposed to be on your level, but no. Same way it was just that one day where a light bulb went off and you woke up, it's the same thing about somebody else. A light bulb is going to go off for them and they're going to be like, holy shit. They're going to have a eureka epiphany moment. You feel me? Um, so those are the three paths you can choose, man. You can choose to go back asleep and be a slave to, you know, the delusion and attachments, or you could be waiting around for a revolution that's never gonna happen, in my opinion. You know, because I mean, we got the internet. There's weapons. It's money. And where's the revolution at? Where is it? Where's even the attempt to just create your own matrix inside of this matrix? Where is it? You know, it's just every man for himself, man. It's like that's just the code here. It's every man for himself, and it's gross, right? Or you could just, like I said, you could just be grateful. It is what it is. Um, you take this information and you take this vibration that you on when when you die, or when you get up out this body. This guy called Howdy Mikowski. I might do a video tonight, depending on how tired I am. I'm taking a break right now. Pulled over. I'm supposed to be working. But his content, man, he's really resonate with me. His name is Howdy Mikowski. So it's like my thing. I love the occult shit. I love the esoteric shit. But I always been like, I'm really big on spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I'm really big on just going within. You gotta do the mirror work. You gotta look in the mirror, and you gotta work on yourself. It's as simple as that, bro. You can't make it any more simpler. You gotta look in the mirror. You gotta talk to your damn self. I'm not. It's as simple as that. And you got to, whatever your your gut is telling you, your soul is telling you, how to move and what you like doing, what you don't like doing, the type of energy you want to be around. You got to just go, just trust that guidance, right? That's that, divine spark, whatever that people be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You have to listen to that, man. Because I was talking to this dude the other night. It was just like, every single time, like if somebody hit me up and they like, yo, let's hang out, and I'll want to hang out. I don't hang out with nobody in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm either by myself chilling, or I'll fuck, bro. Like, I'm by myself 99% of the time, dog. But even if somebody hit me up, but I just get a feeling where I'm like, nah, I don't think right now I should hang out with this person for some reason. I won't hang out with them, even if I want to fucking hang out. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna make this too long. Those are the three paths. It's up to you to really decide what path you're on. A lot of times I just think about whether it be retiring from this shit or just taking a super long break. Because whenever you step away from something and then you revisit it, you allow yourself some time to you can like refresh your point of view or perspective. You know what I'm saying? Um, you can refresh your clarity, right? And like I said, once you step into that element of just being grateful, it's kind of like, you know, what else do you have? What else do you what more can you do? What, you know what I'm saying? So I, like I said, I respect the people that keep going. I have nothing but respect for those people because you got people out here that, that's actively every day. It's a war on the truth. Let's just keep it real. Every fucking day, these people is destroying information in real time. It's insane, bro. It's insane. Like just the fact that just the fact that I'm looking at these the algorithm got these fucking van life shit, car camping, the tiny home buses and shit. Bro, this is apocalypse programming. This is apocalypse programming. They've destroyed the economy to the point where yo, tax paying citizens in America that have a job or two jobs are living in their fucking cars, freezing their fucking ass off in the winter, burning their ass up in the summer because they're trying to save money because they made the rent so much. They're charging people so much money to live in a fucking shoebox that people are living in their fucking cars. You know what I mean? And sleeping outside and shit just so they can save some money. It don't make no sense. Is that a baddie? Might be a baddie. Might be a baddie. But it's conditioning. So when shit pops off, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Like, and they're trying to make that shit the normal, man. They're trying to make basically being homeless the new normal. And like, yeah, Jay, like you saying, there's two sides to everything. This is a dualistic hell. So the way I'm looking at it, like, this is fucked up. But at the same time, we're also being undomesticated because now we having to learn, like you said, we having to learn to live in nature. We having to learn to live outside. We having to learn to live outside. So it's two sides to everything. You know what I'm saying? You can pick you can pick your perspective, and you can acknowledge both sides. Um, but the whole point, they sold us on a scam called technology. They sell us on this scam called technology, and the technology is supposed to give us a better quality of life. You know what I mean? And all this technology is done. I'm not gonna say all, but the majority of what this technology has done has destroyed like the natural, just an organic human lifestyle. It's fucking ridiculous. You know, I feel like genuinely, if there was no YouTube or whatever, I feel like people would meet up in real life because they wouldn't have a choice. The internet made it so people are fucking, they're satisfied. You know, exposing all of this truth online, but not doing, not meeting up in real life. If it wasn't for the internet, people would be meeting up in real life and really forming communities and shit. But social media and the internet, YouTube, these Rumble, all these platforms, they just made truth tellers and people that are just like, spiritual humanitarians. Let's have a real conversation. They made them complacent. Okay, we can come on here and we can vent, and we can talk in the comments. It's become like a soap opera. It's become entertainment. Like, it was never meant like, we talking about psychological, like, slavery amongst mankind, and somehow they've made that entertaining or a form of entertainment. This is slavery, dog. You sell your soul for however many hours. Sold my soul last night for 8 hours. Went to the farmer's market, man. I done found this shit on the internet called a yellow watermelon. I went to the farmer's market. I'm looking for this yellow watermelon. I can't find that shit, man. Anybody ever had yellow watermelon before? I was like, this gotta be a Bill Gates creation, nigga. I take it like, I don't know. And that's why I kind of just, you know, I kind of just, it's real though. They said it's, no, it got seeds and shit, but they got the seed. I don't like. It's funny, bro. Like, I didn't even. I'm gonna tell you how stupid I was. Whenever they said like the fruit was seedless, I thought it was seedless because they took the seeds out for you. I didn't know it was seedless because it was fake. I thought they took the seeds out for you, dog. Like how they take the tails off the shrimp when you go to the restaurant. I had no idea. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's where I was at. That's the level I was on. I just thought niggas was doing me a service. I didn't know that the fruit was being grown in the basement of Bill Gates' house, bro. I can't be the only person that thought that. I didn't know grapes was supposed to have seeds in them, dog. I never knew that. I was like, nigga, because it's the way we was brought up. When I was a child, there was grapes in the house with no seeds in them. So it starts with the way you was raised. If you raised in a household where you getting fed fake shit, you think the fake shit is real. You feel me? So you have to make that decision, what path you gonna choose to be on this time around, right? You know? And you got the people that's just possess more spiritual wisdom, they're there for you to pass go. They're like that chance card on Monopoly. When you stumble upon these people, be grateful and use them as just like a way to learn, just steal all of the wisdom you can from them. you know, so that you're not gonna stay trapped in this fucking piece of shit realm, man. Let's have a real conversation, man. You feel me? Because every single day it's weird. Like every day I'm here, it feels like longer than a day. Like the days feel like months for me. The days feel like a week for me. Every day feels like a week for me. That's just how it feels on my spirit. I don't know how to explain it, you know? And every day I'm just like, well, I guess I'm cool with not having kids, or I'm cool with not having a partner, you know, or I'm cool with the things that I thought that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as a career, I'm cool with not because the only purpose is to reconnect with source. Let's have a real conversation, man. That's the main mission. Like if this was Grand Theft Auto, that's the main mission. Everything else is some dumbass side mission because bananas because wild bananas have seeds in them. Do they? But I've never seen a fucking seed in a banana. Listen, bro. You ever been a Pathmark, nigga? You ever been a Pathmark, nigga? Okay? You ever been a Pathmark, nigga? Do you even know what a Pathmark is? They don't teach us. They ain't never taught us that shit. They don't never teach us no real shit in school. He said banana's supposed to have seeds in them. How the fuck I'm supposed to know? Now I'm gonna Google it and shit. I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. I'm gonna be like, y'all got any seeds with bananas and shit? Or y'all got any bananas with seeds in them and shit? I don't buy food I don't buy fruits or whatever if it doesn't have seeds in it no more. I haven't in a long time. But that shows you how domesticated we are. You know what I'm saying? We'll literally eat fake food because we don't want to sit there and pick out the because we don't want to pick out the seeds and shit. You drop me off in bro, if you drop low key T off in the wild, you drop me off in Africa or one of these countries, bro, probably die the first week. I'ma eat some shit I ain't got no business eating. Or I'm not gonna eat some shit that I could be eating because I think it's bad for me. You feel me? So that's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, we not taught where I'm from. We not taught none of that shit. Growing up where I'm from, we taught soul food. Put some put some hot sauce on that motherfucker. Put some more salt on there. Put some more butter in that pan. That's what we taught. That's what I was taught where I'm from. Nobody ever sat us down and taught us about fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning about that shit as of the last couple of years. Let's have a real conversation. I just got into juicing 2 weeks ago. So with that, we got 3% on this bitch. The Depending on how tired I am, I might do a show tonight. I might not. We'll see what happens. Might do a call-in show or something. We'll see what happens. It's hot as fuck out here, man. It don't even look right. When they cut the watermelon open and there's no seeds in it, it might as well be like some alien food, man. It might as well be some alien food, man. I'll tell you this, boy. Sometimes you get tired, man. Sometimes you just get. I've been on the other side too, where I know a motherfucker got tired of saying the same shit to me, trying to help me out spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I know. I had some motherfuckers get tired. Like, goddamn, low key, catch up. Boy, I get tired of telling a motherfucker the same thing, man. Detach. That's your homework today. Detach. 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 That's it. Simple as that. Detach. You got one job today. Detach. That's it. And once you do that, you straight. Talking to somebody, I lost everything, bro. I'll be ready to slap the shit out of. Man, listen, bro. I'll be ready to slap the shit out of people every day, bro. You feel me? You talking to somebody that lost all of these worldly attachments and shit. I saw this meme. It said, when a nigga sell his PlayStation, it's the equivalent of him going bankrupt. Nigga, I remember when I was getting kicked out of my apartment, when I lost my apartment, and I think I sold my place. How much did I sell it for? I don't even remember. I think I sold my PlayStation for like 150. I think I sold my PlayStation. I went to GameStop. I think I sold my PlayStation for $150, dog. And I needed it. I didn't have no money. I didn't have no money. I didn't have no dog food, no nothing. I felt bankrupt, dog. Sold my Jordans. I had Jordans I didn't even wear myself. Sold my Jordans, sold my TV. I was selling everything just so I could afford to feed myself and my dogs, bro. Lost everything. Lost the dogs. God damn. But somehow I haven't lost my mind, which is insane. Which is insane. Lost everything except my mind, which is insane. So I tell people, I just be telling people, man, just pray for willpower. Pray for willpower to keep going. Put your head down and just do the work and figure it out. Solve the problem. Don't complain about it. Solve the problem. and learn from people that are just more spiritually advanced and possess more wisdom than you. Learn how to, learn how to tell your ego to shut the fuck up so you can expand your consciousness and your soul can mature. And it's as simple as that. I don't know any other way to simplify it. It is what it is. My stomach just be bubbling for no reason out of nowhere. I just took a shit. I just I just took a shit. I gotta go get some probiotics, man. This is ridiculous. So there's that, man. It's low key, and I say I am. You know who I am. I said I was only gonna be on here 15 minutes, bro. What the fuck, man? I got a new toy. No Diddy. This dude at my job, bro. He gave me this. Yeah. I'm not gonna show you what it is, but this dude it's just people just give me shit, bro. I be feeling like a white bitch, man. I be feeling like an attractive white bitch. Customers come to my job and just give me shit. It's hilarious. Shit is a Smith and Wesson. Get the slicing and dicing, go fruit ninja on a nigga. Allegedly. Allegedly. Um, so yeah, that's the video. If anything, I'll see y'all later on tonight, maybe around 10:30, 11 o'clock, if anything, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. You know, did you wash your ass today? Let's have a real conversation.